International and Global Affairs. India officially joined the BRICS Center for Industrial Competencies, BCIC, marking a significant step in strengthening manufacturing cooperation and capacity building among BRICS nations, which is expected to benefit MSMEs and boost integrated industrial growth across member countries. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held key talks with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Washington, reinforcing cooperation following the recently concluded India-United States trade deal and expanding strategic economic and diplomatic engagement between the two nations. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval arrived in Riyadh for official talks with Saudi leadership, indicating a deepening of strategic ties and strengthening cooperation on regional security and economic partnerships. Sri Lanka celebrated its 78th National Day in Colombo with a grand parade and cultural events, where the president called for unity, education reforms, and social inclusion as core elements for national progress. The World Government Summit 2026 opened in Dubai under the theme, Shaping Future Governments, bringing together presidents, prime ministers, policymakers, and business leaders to discuss innovation, sustainability, and governance reforms shaping global public policy. Russia said it is no longer bound by limits under its last nuclear arms treaty with the United States, ushering in concerns of a renewed arms race and wider strategic uncertainties as major powers reassess nuclear postures. Oil prices surged sharply in markets following reports that US-Iran nuclear negotiations are faltering, pushing Brent and West Texas Intermediate benchmarks up as investors price in geopolitical risk. India has paid its full 2026 contribution of $35.18 million to the United Nations regular budget, joining the UN's honor roll of member states that met their financial obligations on time, reflecting consistent global engagement. A bronze statue of Mahatma Gandhi was stolen from the Indian Community Centre in Roville, Melbourne, sparking outrage among diaspora communities and authorities working to recover the stolen cultural artifact. India, national and political headlines. Yumnam Khemchand Singh took oath as the Chief Minister of Manipur, ending nearly a year of president's rule with a BJP-led NDA government promising renewed focus on development and stability. The Government of India reported that over 100% of ration cards have now been digitized and linked with Aadhaar, dramatically improving transparency and welfare delivery across social schemes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invited citizens to participate in Pariksha Pe Charcha, an interactive national dialogue with exam-going students aimed at promoting stress-free preparation and motivation. The government deactivated more than 2.5 crore Aadhaar numbers of deceased persons to prevent identity fraud, a major initiative to protect welfare and financial systems from misuse. Rahul Gandhi raised pointed questions in Parliament regarding the government's handling of the Ladakh standoff with China, citing accounts from former army leadership and pushing for clarity on border policy. Ladakh leaders are scheduled to meet the centre's high-powered committee in New Delhi to discuss statehood, inclusion of 6th schedule protections, and other key regional demands. The Supreme Court of India issued stern warnings to Meta over WhatsApp's data privacy policies and is reviewing potential penalties exceeding 200 crore rupees, highlighting growing legal scrutiny of digital platforms. Delhi police arrested the chairman of Al Falah University in a major fraud and money laundering case, following Enforcement Directorate charges linked to financial irregularities and alleged terror module connections. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced the Kamakhya Ropeway project, a transformative infrastructure effort aimed at boosting religious tourism and easing access for pilgrims at the famed Kamakhya temple. Business and economy. Indian stocks ended the day with modest gains in key indices, with selection of large-cap favorites driving optimism among investors despite broader global weak sentiment in tech sectors. Markets saw continued volatility as global tech sell-offs pressured the Sensex IT index, while commodity and energy counters provided selective strength. Gold prices in Delhi dropped sharply on 5 February 2026, with 22-carat and 24-carat prices sliding by significant margins, reflecting shifts in investment flows and demand patterns. Analysts recommended fresh intraday buying opportunities in select Indian stocks, including Sarda Energy, Gandhar Oil Refinery, and PNB Housing Finance, as market sentiment remained cautiously positive.